on the armor. That's the tough part about Thousand Suns, and that can burn you out. So I do recommend, if you're gonna do like a squad or whatever, do like a max of 5 dudes at a time if you're gonna assembly line paint, because that trim will drive you nuts. It'll drive you nuts. Unless you're one of those crazy people that enjoys painting trim. In which case, all power to you. I know a couple people that love painting trim. I am not one of them. Oh. Neutral behavior. Let's go with red. Red or dead works every time. Works every time. Hey, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, sir. Wait, what? Did you just... He fired at me and fired that way? Oh, did he buff that guy? Could be. What is trim? Trim is the... Okay, so, you know, on like their helmets, they have the like, I don't know, 2 parts that poke up or whatever. The trim is the gold that's going around those and like around the shoulder pad. The part that isn't blue, that's the gold armor, that's the trim. And chaos factions in specific, especially have a lot of trim on their models. That's what they're known for. It's just excessive amounts of trim. Hey, little guy. Here. Have this. How do you paint the trim? Careful taps or... Okay, so... That's a little harder to explain. Whoa, what is going on with my map right now? What are these lines with yellow things connected? What? Those like spooters on the ceiling or something? What? So one of the hardest things that I had to learn the hard way was using the right size of brush and then learning brush control. Learning brush control is huge, and it just takes time. You just paint, you'll figure it out, and find a brush that works for you. Some people really enjoy synthetic brushes. They have a completely different feel than sable hair brushes. I would suggest buy one of each and just feel how you... Just see how you like each. Just feel them out. You may prefer the way the paint comes off the brush of one kind over the other. Then, as far goes as painting the trim, it's going to depend on your ink consistency and the size of brush you're using. And depending where the trim is and how thin it is or small it is, you may even just use the side of the brush rather than the actual tip. I'm kind of bad at explaining how to paint certain ways without actually having it in front of me. Vince is really good at explaining all of that. How to hold the brush, how to actually brush with the brush, and etc. All that stuff. If you do get really into painting and you have the space and the income, I highly recommend an airbrush. It changed my painting life. Especially if you're gonna get into doing like whole armies or whatever. Man, it makes... You can prime and base coat an entire army in like 15 minutes or less with an airbrush. If you tried to do that with a brush by hand, it would take you hours. Hours and hours and hours. Space, probably not. It doesn't take up a lot of space, but the big thing is you need a way to vent out the particulates. That's the biggest thing about the airbrush. You can buy a like in my back room, I have a booth. They call it a spray booth, but it's basically just a plastic thing with a vent and a fan on the back. So it's pulling all of that the air spray, the extra spray, through a filter and out the back through a fan, so you're not breathing it. Because you're basically taking paint and atomizing it when you're spraying it out of an airbrush. And while the paint's not toxic, you don't necessarily want a bunch of that extra stuff in your lungs. So, there's a whole thing. And again, Vince has a video all about it. All the precautionary stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. You're just in here screaming. You just haven't. You know what? You just have your fit, lady. You just have your fit. Must be open from the other side. Oh. Okay. You can wear a mask while using it? Yeah, I use a mask and have a vent going. Well, it depends on your COVID mask. Your COVID mask might not be good enough. But again, like, it's not... Unless you're using certain things through the airbrush, it's not super bad for you to breathe. But, you know, better to probably not do it. You have an area outside. I mean, so you can get little spray booths. Like the one I have, you could very easily just pack it up, move it outside, plug it in outside, use it outside, and then pack it back up and take it inside. I mean, it fits into a little box like this when it's all folded up. Probably not going to use an airbrush. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's for when you get to the point where you're trying to batch paint an entire army in, like, you know, 2 weeks before a tournament or something like that. It just takes a lot of the time out. When you get better with an airbrush, you can do a lot of fine detail stuff that will save you a lot of time. I'm sorry, chat. I'm like running in circles because I have no idea where I'm at right now. Here, I guess? You'll always slowly upgrade. Okay, it says there's a Kodama here. Is he upstairs? Do not want to miss one. He's not upstairs. Might be outside. Let's go check outside real quick. You're gonna start on a combat patrol, and then after weeks, add another 2 kits, etc. Yeah, that's a great way to do it too. That way you don't get overwhelmed. Okay, where is this Kodama? What? He's for sure not here, right? Feel like you know what? Let's just let's go up here. Yeah, I got you, disproportion. Yeah, that's a great way to do it. My first ever army, I went ham. And it got very out of control very fast. Pretty sure I bought like one box, and then I just bought the rest of the army. I didn't even have that box together yet. I don't enjoy the assembly portion. I'm not a fan of assembling models. It's just, it's mostly because I'm too painstaking in my cleanup that it just becomes an annoying, tedious mess. There it is. Cut up. You want to play at 500, 600 points for a while? Yeah, and the combat controls are really great for that. Now, I will say, the downside to that is that typically the rules are not balanced for lower points. The rules are usually balanced for 2,000 point games. But I'm pretty sure GW came out with a similar game to Spearhead, which is the AOS smaller version, like the skirmish version. And I don't know what the 40k version is called. But I think they have separate rules that make the lower points more balanced. And that may be what you want to play. Since Sun's combat patrols like 500 points. Not a lot of units and you can learn what's going on. Yep. That's the best way to do it. That is the best way to do it. Okay. I swear I tried those doors before and they did not open. Oh no, it was those. Okay. There's the giant hole in the ground. Okay.
So the enemy fights with yokai as well. I guess we're not the only ones blinded by the spirit stones.
I feel like we're just finding them left and right now. I need to find a place where we can stop. I guess technically we can just run back in the front, right? Save you, kitty cat. Ow. Maybe not. Ow. Could have died right there. Yikes. I'll save you. Get them squitches. Also crazy that Magnus towers over Lion so much in the tabletop. The Magnus model is massive. It is massive. But to be fair, he's also part demon, so... Gotta be big and brutal. The Mortarion model is really awesome too. Never got a chance to paint that one. I owned it for a little bit, and then sold it to a buddy. I just didn't have time to paint at the time. I was still working full-time and traveling. And all that fun junk. Almost fell. What is this? Also learn that you can direct damage to a unit of your choice unless the unit firing at you is a precision unit. I have no idea about that. No clue. Well, and they just announced a new version coming out. A new edition of 40k, right? We're gonna come in the summer. That's usually when they drop the new editions. If you haven't bought the official rulebook yet, I would just wait. Save yourself some money. That is one thing I wish GW would change, is make more of the rules free. Because they change them so often. Like, buying a book is just sucks. There's an official rulebook? Yeah. So typically you can get the basic rules for free. And then if you want the advanced rules, you have to pay. That's how GW does things. But for what you're trying to do, I think all of the rules you need to know come with combat control. Or are available online for free. So you should be fine. Double check that. Because again, I haven't played in 5 years, so... You know. What's the Thousand Sons Codex? That's the official army book. And when you get into playing the full 40k tabletop game, you will have to have that in order to play at a tournament. They say that you need to have your book. I don't think I've ever had anybody ever disqualified for not having a book. I mean, you can typically get all the rules on what is it called, Wahapedia. Usually all the rules are posted there, and you can use that as an army book. So you use it to learn your tactics. Not really. Typically the army book is where you go to see all of your stats, all the different abilities you have, all the army traits, relics, stuff like that. But again, Wahapedia will have it all, so you don't really even need the book. Especially when there's a condition changing, you just use Wahapedia. Save yourself some money. There we go. I'm being shot at. Bum, 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 bum. What? How many dudes are shooting at me? What? Okay, hold on. Okay, there's that guy. Got it. Now, you're going to learn a lot more just playing the game than from any... Like, the books don't offer tactical advice at all. Just rules. And only rules specific to your army. The other key point there. Anyways, you gotta go now. Have fun and good night. Hey, good night, Disproportion. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chat. Was a good time. Yeah, we gotta wrap this up, chat. I am way over time. Let's see. No idea where I'm going. Gotta make it to a... I feel like I skipped a bunch of stuff, too. Make it to a shrine. Gotta make it to a shrine. Okay. Man. Game's gonna make me work for it, isn't it? Is there even another shrine up here? Or am I just wasting my time? Oh boy, okay. Where is the jazz player? There he is. You shoot it from here? Oh, the crystal blocks it. Oh man. Oh well, there's the shrine. All right. So if we can just figure out how do we do this without just getting murdered? That's the real question. Is there a way to get up there from out here? I don't think so. This is just going to be a nightmare, I think. Hi. Well, I don't know about this. She won't come down here, right? What? Where's this? Oh. Okay. All right. Alright, tiny child, you're gonna have to... Okay. You gonna snuggle? Alright. This is not a good place for you to interrupt. Oh man. Okay, this is gonna be rough. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know about this, chat. Yeah, I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Still not worth. Ow. Okay, so this is how you solve the problem upstairs. Is you go into the basement. Excellent. Okay. Alright. Very cool. Hey, Tenet. Do I not know about key pulsing? No, I'm just very bad at it. You like Odachi's mid-stance running attack? Hey, Moon Mushies. Tenet, thank you guys both for stopping by. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I'm making this increasingly more difficult on myself because I'm just bad. That's the easiest way to put it. My brain does not comprehend key pulsing. AKA, I just don't remember to do it. We're also doing a no guard challenge because I never remember to guard. So, unintentional challenge there. Okay, that was weird. So we just unlocked this door. Alright. Hey, found a hot spring. Sweet.
Can this really be what Lord Mitsuhide wanted?
I don't think... I haven't actually used mid-stance at all, I don't think, with the Odachi. I've been pretty much high stance and low stance for bosses. Some bosses. Press R1 after every attack. It'll become muscle memory fast. Yeah, I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it. Okay, we still have the rumblies. Okay, great. Right. Unfortunately, the both of you joined right towards the end of the stream today. because I gotta go get some dinner. Do my level up real quick. I have an intentional buff for your key managing issue. While having a rejuvenation is good, try getting barrier 2. Yeah, I actually have I have barrier unlocked. I just don't have the I don't have it equipped because I don't have enough points to have both it and rejuve. But I could swap it. I could swap it. Good. But so one thing I did to fix my badness is I put faster winded recovery on 4 pieces of gear, which helps, and a lot of bonus to key. But yeah, what's the best way to explain this? My brain gets confused with button combos very easily, which is why I can't play like fighting games that require you to do like up, down, right, left, crazy combat. I can't. My brain can't do that. Faster winded doesn't stack? Are you sure? Somebody else was telling me that it did. You only need it on 1 piece of gear. Yeah. Well, shoot. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And we can fix it later. We can fix it later. Honestly, I don't have that much trouble with key. Unless I'm in the Dark Realm. And then I have problems. So I need to just practice for Dark Realm, if anything. Okay. I think we're good. I might try the barrier instead of rejuve tomorrow. Gear fixes are not explained very well. Ain't that the truth? I got some affixes and I'm just like, what does that even mean? And the description doesn't even tell you what it means. Everybody had to test this stuff. I really hope, really hope in Nioh 3 that they are so much better at explaining what the stupid affixes do. Because yeah, I got stuff on certain gear that was just like, I have no idea what that does. And the description doesn't tell me anything. I don't know if this is good, bad, like, one is like the stats based on Emrita gauge. What? I don't know how much I'm getting, so I don't know if it's good or bad. You know? Pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. I had to Google it, and Google's consensus was that things based on the Emrita gauge were bad. From what I gathered. So, I just went with that. But yeah. If the key pulse still exists in Nioh 3, I will practice key pulsing in Nioh 3. I will master it. I'm declaring it now. That'll be a goal in Nioh 3. We will master the key pulse. You want to try key pulse? Yeah, I know when I should be doing it. My trouble comes in where if my finger is on that button, I'm going to more often miss burst counters because my brain will not switch fast enough. If that makes sense. I don't know how to explain my brain problem. It's a me problem. It's a brain problem. It is in Nioh 3. All right, well there you go. We'll master key pulsing in Nioh 3. It's a Nioh staple. See, I didn't use it at all in Nioh 1, and I was just fine. And I haven't used it at all in Nioh 2, and I've been doing okay. So, could I be doing better? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I do have the, what is it? Isn't there like a, isn't there something in, is it Samurai? That you get a key pulse when you dodge? I think that's the only key pulsing I get. Where is it? I swear that was a thing. Maybe I dreamed it. Maybe I dreamed it. Yeah. Oh, that's a low. That's low only. Oh. Oh no, it's at high too. Yeah. That's pretty much the only time I get a key pulse. Yeah. That I have down, I think. At least somewhat. Dodging, my brain can remember. Random button press after attacking? Nope. Don't know why, it's just how my brain is. It's like, this is gonna sound so weird. And I know I'm super over time. In, like, Lost Ark, and there was a couple other games, we had to type as part of a boss fight. I know where the letters are, but if I see a letter, my brain cannot comprehend that letter belonging to that key, if that makes sense. So a random letter type test, if it's words, I'm fine. But if it's random letters in a jumble, can't do it. My brain cannot do it. I have to look at the keys to hit those buttons because my brain does not associate the letter with the key unless it's a full word. I don't know. Just brain things. Just dumb brain things. Anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you for stopping by. It's been a blast this afternoon, despite how incredibly tired I am. We'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. ET for more of this. Another full day. We're going to keep playing this until we're done with it. And if we finish it before Nioh 3 comes out, then we'll probably go back to Last Spell and try to finish that game off. Or at least play it in the meantime as kind of just a little break between. But we'll see. I don't know how much of this game we have left, so I'm just going to keep playing. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon. Afternoon. A wonderful rest of your day, evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are. And I will see you later for more fun games. Bye-bye.